Hello everyone, and welcome to this unboxing video for Deep Madness's The Oracle's Betrayal expansion. So, this also includes the standalone investigator that came with this expansion if you ordered it from the Kickstarter. This is, by the way, their second expansion that was available through the original Kickstarter, or that was separate from stretch goals. And as you can see, or as I said, came with a specific investigator if you ordered it. So let's get to the inside. Come on, box. You're not heavy enough. There we go. Okay, at least it didn't create too much of a vacuum this time. Alright, so we've got the instruction manual, which seems somewhere between the stretch goal expansions and the Rise of Dagon expansion, which was the other expansion that you can specifically order. Then we have a punch board, which looks to have all brand new stuff entirely, although these might be reused. I'm not too sure off the top of my head. And they are different on each. No. So from here down is the same on both sides, and then these are different on each side as well as these. Just a quick glance. Then we've got a pair of 2x2 boards with their numbers on them for knowing which ones they are compared to the cards. Then, just like with the other expansion, 3 1x2s, which also had 2 2x2s. 2. Again, same artwork on the other side, just with red tint. Then we got the larger cards, which should be the investigators and everything, as well as the monsters and story cards. We have the psychiatrist, I think, and the little girl. They have actual names, it's just I prefer keeping with the titles. Then we have the various monsters, one of which is a epic, although just like with Dagon, it also had a third version. And then we have something that goes with the puppet. It makes me feel like there might be a trader mechanic in this, and I'm not a huge fan of trader mechanics, most of the time because they're done crappily. Like, the traders have way too much power and don't need to be subtle at all. Alright, and then we move on to the normal size cards with 2 mind cutters, 2 mind controllers, a mind cage, mind dissector, reminds me of Stanley's hand in Thor Ragnarok, and then brain tissue. It's just a brain in a cube. And by in a cube, I mean like a cat trying to fit. Then we've got some, I don't know what these are actually called, but they're basically Mythos cards. Bad stuff happens at the end of the turn. And story cards, which not showing those off in this video. Then on to small cards. Alright, so we've got the turn order cards for the new investigators. Then these are the various monster randomizers. Yes, that's how you spawn monsters. The Room Devourer randomizer. And then a bunch of cards that I have no idea what they're used for. So, some with this on one side, some of them are blank on the other, and others are different things. And then similar cards that are all that on one side, and they do all say something on the other side. But they look to be like a hidden mechanic kind of stuff. There's also another one here tucked away with these. And yeah, these are probably something to do specifically with this mechanic. I'll make sure to go over them in a detailed overview video at some point, but not right now. Then we move on to the miniatures. Do I have to contend with tape? Yes, of course I do. Curse you, tape. Except when I need you. Although, isn't that most people's attitude towards most things? Ha ha! Come on. There we go. Back in the box real quick. So, we got... Let's start with the investigators first. We got the little girl who's got her adorable little teddy bear and looks like she's in that murderous pointing pose. And the psychiatrist. I'm surprised it didn't say psychopath. Because he was holding tools crazily and covered in blood. Maybe he's defending himself. Then we've got these headless, gaunt kind of creatures. There's 6 of those. These things that look like... Honestly, for some reason, when I first looked at these in the box, they look like frogs. But I realized that they look closer to Big Daddies without the armored up body. And they're really just guys in screwy helmets with screwy guns. There's 4 of those. Then 4 of the similar characters, but different weapons and pose. Cutters instead of a gun. Another 6 of the headless things in a different pose. Don't know if that's a different monster or just more of them in a different pose. 3 of these things with this awkward missing face cavity and a blade arm. And lastly, the thing that actually made me cave in and get both the expansions, beyond the fact that you got a whole nother box for free. This guy, who literally just looks interesting as hell. It's a guy in a wheelchair with a brain on a platter kind of thing in his lap, hooked up to the same device that he is. Is it his brain that's grown to the point where it can't stay in his skull, or is it a brain that's taken over her body? I don't know. But with that being all from the box, we're going to move on to the figure pack. Again, this came with the expansion if you ordered it from the Kickstarter. It says it's Kickstarter exclusive, but I'm always in the opinion of that doesn't always last most of the time, or it's just alternate artwork kind of stuff. This is John Murdoch, the detective. Probably also an H.P. Lovecraft reference, as the other one was a literal reference to H.P. Lovecraft himself. So, here is his investigator turn order card, and then here's his investigator card. The rest of these are just the same thing in another language. So, that's all for this expansion. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to press the like button. If you think somebody else will enjoy this, please share this video. Either way, you'll help this video get seen more. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and press the dislike button. I won't mind, but please leave a constructive comment as to why. Also, feel free to comment in general, such as if you want to see any of this painted earlier, or if you want me to do detailed overviews of any of this stuff before any of the other expansion content. Core game's still going to get done first. And if you want to see more like this, be it more unboxing videos, more board game overview videos, or painting videos, all 3 of which will be done for this game, or anything else that I do on this channel, feel free to subscribe. Regardless, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.